Well, it was an accident. I was doing my PhD, doing research at CERN in Geneva, and a Horizon documentary came and interviewed me, and must have sort of liked the way that I explained what I was doing. So I was a contributor to another few Horizon documentaries, and then was given a BBC 4 programme to make about CERN. And so it came gradually through from being the scientist being interviewed on documentaries to a scientist presenting documentaries, and then ultimately to the Wonders of the Solar System, which was the first sort of large documentary series that I'd made. So it was a complete accident. Knowledge, actually. I mean, certainly if you're talking about scientific documentaries, for example, or any documentary, I think it's about knowing your subject, but also it's very important being given the chance to practice. Because I don't think, I mean, certainly in my case, I don't think anyone is a natural television presenter, or maybe they're very rare. But so actually, it's something that you learn. It's a profession, and I think one of the things that particularly the BBC has been excellent at over the last 5-6 years is taking academics and essentially not teaching them. You don't go on a course on how to present television programs, but giving you the opportunity to grow. And you can start sort of on I don't know, some late night program, and you learn how to do it. So I think that's the key thing. It's knowledge and then the time to practice. Well, I get asked that a lot from students at university, and I'd say, first of all, get your degree. If you want to be a science presenter, get your degree. I think preferably get a PhD, so you've done research, you understand it, you get some experience in teaching, and I think that's the route. I don't think, certainly in documentary, that there's such a thing as a professional presenter. I think that's gone. I think those days have gone now. I think there are, as I said, there are experts who then learn how to make TV, which is a craft in itself. So my advice is go and learn about the thing you're interested in. If it's natural history, go and learn about natural history. Do a degree in zoology or biology or whatever it is, physiology, perhaps do a PhD, and then go to the BBC or one of the independent production companies and with your knowledge. Certainly public service broadcasting, there's a component of it that's part of the education system for me. It's part of a country's, it's one of the tools in the arsenal of a country to educate and inspire the next generation, and also actually of any age, people of any age actually. And I think it should be seen as that, and I think there are two aspects there. Very important is that the broadcasters take that responsibility on board and they understand their power. Because I think we've seen over the last few years that, starting with the BBC's Year of Science actually, that commitment to science programming, all sorts of science programming, Bang Goes the Theory, all through to a big documentary series, that commitment has changed the way that people behave. There is an upsurge in people going to university to do the sciences, and although the precision of the statistics is very hard to pin down, that research has to be done, but most people agree now a component of that has been the commitment to science, in particular on the BBC. That's very important. It's a success story for public service broadcasting, but it's also something that the broadcaster now has to take seriously and take the responsibility seriously. Once you understand that you can change the course of a country, right, even by a small amount, then you need to make sure that's in your decision making. So it's not all about audience figures, it's not all about what you perceive the audience want. It's actually about taking a stand and saying we are here to educate as well, and inform and entertain. It's Reithian, right? Lord Reith was actually right. That's what it turns out. That was correct.